A majority of the strokes aneurysms happen inside the left hemisphere of the brain. Of course, stroke can happen anywhere in the brain, but majority of these aneurysms do happen in the left hemisphere of the brain, which function as the logical part of the brain. The logic centers and language centers, they are all destroyed when the stroke happens there. And consequently, after such a stroke event, the right hemisphere of the brain, the sum total of the person's personality changes, and because the left hemisphere is injured, the right hemisphere starts becoming the dominant one in the build-up of the total personality of the person. So that after the stroke, the patients normally become more emotional and more appreciative of the fine arts. Their communication, the way they communicate changes because the language centers have been destroyed. So it is more the pictures, music, gestures, emotions. These dominate the person's personality. And as such, when you give therapy to a stroke patient, we have to keep this in mind. And it is not just the retraining of the language that helps. It's also to get in tune with the person's stroke patient's personality and use that part of the brain which becomes the dominant part of that personality. So yes, in giving therapy, to have some interludes, music therapy or pictures, sketching, fine arts, it helps a lot. And there are a lot of apps out there for music, painting, fine arts, which can be used, and also some imaginative games apps. I found this very absorbing, the silk paints. I'll show just now. You can get beautiful luminescent painting, which is quite absorbing, like the aurora, the Arctic and the Antarctica. Gallery. The stroke patients, in the sketching, actually using the pen and sketching things, it's also very important actually. For instance, scribing the alphabet and sketching the pictures, a very important part of the therapy. And this is where all these tablets and handheld devices like the smartphones and the apps, the beautiful apps that come with them, very useful for that. So Peacock. I'm not trained in sketching and painting, but if I can get something sketched there, I'm sure a good artist can get a lot done with these apps. Exit. Guess. exit.